In order for you to receive miracles, you must believe in them. If you don't believe in miracles, then you might say, oh, that's too good to be true. Or all good things come to an end. Some kind of negative, guilt derivative, fear derived perspective, which is a truth. And so if you believe in miracles, then you don't see guilt and fear. And if you believe in guilt and fear, then you don't see miracles. Miracles are happening nonstop for us. Love is always there. Truth is always there for us to perceive and be convinced of. It is our own evaluation system and our own perception that takes us out of love, that takes us out of miracle-mindedness, right? So a miracle is something loving, it's something good. And we want to look all through our days, every single day, of what we are grateful for and acknowledge it with our own conscious awareness in the present moment of, oh, it's happening right now. What a beautiful day, right? Literally, it's a beautiful day. I'm grateful for that. I woke up healthy. That's a miracle, right? I have a weekend of no plans. I can do whatever I want. That's a miracle. Oh, I went to the bakery. There was no line. I was the first and got what I wanted. A miracle. Someone liked me and gave me a discount. A miracle. I'm driving and I'm getting all green lights. A miracle. A beautiful day with the birds waking me up. A miracle. There are miracles infinitely in our lives, and if we want to perceive life through that, we will see more evidence that that is true. If you want to perceive life through the blame and complain game and the judgment game, then you will self-fulfilling prophecy. You will perceive through that lens of what is worth guilting and judging and complaining, so then that is where you're paying attention, and that's where your focus is going, so that is where you are creating. That's how much we are a co-creator with God. We align ourselves to truth and love and can have it infinitely. And when you become convinced, right? First comes faith, then comes conviction. First comes perceiving and being so convinced every single day of this practice of what you're grateful for, of where there's love, of where there's miracles, and going with it and running with it and not comparing the quality or evaluating the quality of it or the level or the severity. It doesn't matter the form. Love is love. Learn to be abstract and be grateful for all the forms, no matter how small or big, that love and the miracle is happening. And let that be your focus. Don't evaluate, oh, well, it's not as good as last year. This isn't exactly what I wanted. That's the ego trying to make real the guilt and shame, which is separate from love, because the ego wants its own identity separate from God. If you're always seeing love, then you're with God. You're not with your own self, seeing upsets and suffering and separation through its own individual lens of its own individual beliefs, of its own individual perception. And we're an individual experience. And that's brought to you by your own belief system and your perception. So in order to change your familiarity and your reality, you have to be vigilant and very disciplined on all of the perceptions that you become convinced of that are telling you what your own life is.